Hi there, here's 2022's newly launched 55-inch Sony X80K. Now this is a successor of the X80J. We get a new compact remote with a fair share of upgrades. Everyone's favorite Triluminous Pro for this perfect lifelike images. Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, hands-free voice assistant, and for the first time on an X80 series, we get the Bravia CAM support. Basically, it recognizes where you are in the room, how far you are from the TV, and it adjusts the sound and picture settings, providing even a better immersive experience. Wow, can't wait to check it out. So let's quickly unbox it and see if the Sony X80K is a worthy buy or not. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Also follow me on my social media handles, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. The handle name is Mr. Tech Singh. So let's begin. So here's the retail packaging. It's very nice, clean, solid box with some info mentioned below. 4K X1 HDR processor, Triluminous Pro, Google TV and the QR code to get all the info and specs about the products. On the side, month and year of manufacturing, the contents of the box, MRP of 1,29,900, manufacturing details and the toll-free number. Alright, let's unleash the beast. Now inside the box you have the TV itself. Then you get two stands like these to table mount the TV. Now these are solid metal stands. It has a plastic coating at the outside here which comes with this dot texture. Looks very premium. Solid heavy metal stands that should provide good grip to the TV. Then you have the power cord. Then you have lots of paperwork that includes the warranty card, safety manual, setup guide. Then you have 4 screws to wall mount the TV. Then you have wire management clips, 2 AAA batteries for the remote. And finally the new Sony TV remote. Now what I like about this is that this is a minimalistic design, all the buttons you need and nothing you don't. Previous remotes have had those numerical buttons which are kind of unnecessary, but this is really nice, works perfectly for smart TVs. You get the power button, input button, D-pad button, back button, home button, volume, you get the Google Assistant button, you get the play, pause button, then you have shortcut keys for YouTube, Netflix, YouTube Music and Prime videos. Really nice Sony design, very familiar remote but still very compact and just made it perfect. So I'm fixing the stands which is pretty straightforward, just push them in and they lock inside. So much easier. And there you go, the TV is placed on the table. It's got a super clean design with almost a bezel-less frame. The sides have a glossy finish that blends in with the panel. The bottom bezel is also quite thin with the Sony branding in the center. The section also houses an LED light sensor to adjust the brightness as per the lighting in the room and far-field mics for Google Voice Assistant. The dimensions of the TV are 49 inches in length and 29 inches in height, and that's without the stands. Then the distance between the two stands is 42 inches. This will be handy if you plan to table mount the TV. Moving to the back, well, it's entirely made of plastic and has this beautiful block texture design with Bravia branding on the side. Towards the left is the power input port and all the rest of the ports are on the right. Dual USB-A ports, one USB 2.0 and the blue one is USB 3.0. Then there's optical, headphone jack, AV composite input, 4 HDMI input ports, LAN Ethernet connection, audio in and antenna. Now all HDMI ports on this TV are 2.1 with HDMI 3 port supporting eARC. So you can connect it to Soundbar and home theater system for digital audio output. And let's not forget it comes with eARC. So Dolby Atmos will work like a breeze. Then as mentioned at the beginning, the X80K comes with Bravia CAM support. Where you connect this cam on your TV, it recognizes where you are in the room and it adjusts the sound and picture settings. Then it also comes with gesture controls where you just wave your hand to control particular features. Then it comes with proximity alert in case kids are sitting too close to the TV, and there's also power saving mode where it knows if no one is in the room, it reduces the brightness. But the important point to remember is that this Bravia CAM has to be bought separately. The only hitch being it's currently not available in India, but will be very soon. I shall cover that in detail in my future video. Alright, quick glance at the specification. So this is a 55-inch 4K IPS panel with a resolution of 3840 by 2160 pixels. It comes with direct LED and supports 60 Hz refresh rate. 3 GB RAM with 4.4 GB of available storage, but luckily it's expandable. Dolby Vision and HDR10 support, Alexa and hands-free voice assistant support, 20 watt sound output with Dolby Atmos, and it's running the Google TV OS. Alright, let's start with the display. The Triluminous Pro does a brilliant job at tuning the colors and tones perfectly. Now they aren't oversaturated and feel very easy on the eyes. The direct backlight panel provides adequate brightness for clear, bright images. We don't have the exact nits of peak brightness, but it seems to be somewhere between 400 and 500 nits. I can say that so confidently as the HDR content that is playing right now is bright and also very crisp. Since this TV comes with an IPS panel, viewing angles are really good. Color tones mostly stay accurate even if you're sitting at an angle. But IPS panels usually suffer from poor blacks, and I could observe that on the X80K. The blacks just weren't as deep and felt more like dark grey. Of course, that's if you look really closely. However, I did play this test video to check out for the contrast levels, and it looks quite satisfying. Whites get super bright and blacks were good enough. Overall, the viewing experience on the X80K is impressive. The X1 4K HDR processor truly brings out the best of every image, and that's what makes Sony stand out from the rest. The Motion Flow XR makes content smoother and sharper even in fast moving sequences, ideal when you're watching sports content like a football match. Then we also played some 4K videos from the pen drive, and they all played perfectly without any hiccups. MP4, MKV, throw whatever format you got and it works perfectly fine in the default media player. What impressed me even more is the video upscaling, and the best way to check that is to watch SD channels from the set-top box. The X80K is doing an excellent job here. The images, though low resolution, are very clear and sharp. Doesn't feel like low res. Sadly, there are a lot of channels that are available only in standard definition, so if you're someone who watches a lot of that, then this is going to provide a really good viewing experience. Of course, HD channels look almost perfect. Going edge to edge does full justice on this huge panel. So the Sony X80K comes with the Google TV OS. We'll quickly browse through the interface and have a sneak peek inside the settings as well. So right on the home page, you can see full screen carousel of content, which looks absolutely stunning. Then further below, you have top picks for you, some movies that are recommended. Then you have your apps, Netflix, YouTube, Prime Videos, Apple TV, YouTube Music. Now if you want to rearrange any of these apps, you press and hold, you click on move, and you can move them anywhere as per your preference. Works really well. Then further down, popular shows, summertime fun, lots and lots of movies that are recommended you can watch from here. Now this TV comes with 3 GB of RAM, which is exactly why this interface is so well optimized and so smooth. I'll also give a lot of credit to Sony's own chip, the X1 chip, which actually works really well with the interface, making the experience even so much more better. Now right on the top, you can see home. If you come to apps, this is from where you can download apps. You can also see the apps that you already get along. Then from here, if you come into entertainment, you can download the OTT apps. If you come into music and audio, accordingly, lots and lots of content that you can download directly from here, including games. Now if you come here inside settings, we come into display and sound, and if you go inside the picture settings, here you can see standard, cinema, game, graphics, photo and custom. I highly recommend you keep this to standard unless you know what exactly you're looking for. Then there's auto picture mode, there's light sensor, which means that the brightness and the colors will adapt as per the lighting in your room. Then there's brightness setting, color setting, clarity, then there's motion setting. Motion is basically MEMC, which means you can actually auto set it or you can custom set it, where you can change the smoothness or you can even change the clearness. I recommend you keep this on auto. What happens is on auto is that it will adapt when you're watching sports content, faster frame rates, and switch it back to that movie experience once you're watching a movie. Then there's also film mode, which I recommend you keep it on high. It just makes the movie watching experience much more better. Then in sound, you have sound customization, which means you can actually set the equalizer as well. Coming back, TV position, tabletop stand or wall mount, you can adjust it according to how you want it. Acoustic auto calibration. Now what exactly does this do is that it will actually optimize the audio output of your TV speakers by measuring and listening to the environment or the microphone on the TV. It's barely a 5-second process. Click next, click start. and that's it, you're done. The little setup will make the audio experience a lot more better. If you go down here to systems, here you can see about, and you can see the TV is running Android TV 10 OS. Then if you come back here, you can see storage, and you get only 4.4 GB of space, and right now I have about 3.7 GB of apps installed with only 621 MB available. Now after seeing the remaining space, I was like, I can't install any more apps or games unless I delete something. Well, don't worry. You can expand the storage on this TV using a pen drive. Attach the pen drive to the USB 3.0 port on the TV, go to the settings, storage section, and you'll see your USB drive here. Click on it and further click on erase and format as device storage. Remember, you lose all your data on it, so make sure you're backed up. Now finally, your pen drive is a part of the TV storage. You'll have an option to move the apps or games from the TV storage to the pen drive. Now ideally, you'll have to leave it connected to the TV, because if you remove it, the transferred apps and games obviously won't be accessible. But isn't this amazing? A 60 GB pen drive roughly costs 300 to 400 rupees, and that's all you need to expand the storage on your TV. I'll link a few in the description, might come handy. Now though this is a great option to have, I would have still preferred if Sony just provided us more internal storage. Then the TV also comes with Chromecast support, parental control, built-in mic sensitivity, Apple AirPlay and HomeKit. Now what this helps is in that you can actually mirror your iPhone, iPad or even your MacBook to the TV directly. All you need to do is take your iPhone, go to the control center, click on screen mirroring, click on Sony TV, and there you go. Really smooth. Okay, I'll just move it. Very well integrated, works really well, smooth, clear, no lag, nothing. Very nice. Now the X80K also comes with hands-free voice control, and we have two. You can control with smart speaker, Google speaker or the Echo speaker, and second, we get a built-in Google voice assistant. Both solve almost the same purpose. Use voice commands to change the volume, you can launch apps, turn off the TV, turn on the TV, the list is really long. However, I give the built-in Google Assistant an upper hand here. Firstly, you don't need a separate smart speaker for that to work with this TV, and then the TV comes with built-in far-field mics which work really well. So that's really convenient. Secondly, instead of saying open Netflix, you can actually ask it a specific movie or TV show from an app to open, and it actually works really well. Now if you want to simply turn off this feature, slide the switch next to the power button. Then the X80K comes with ALLM, which is auto low latency mode, basically low input lag, making it ideal for console gaming. Alternatively, you can also download games from the app section as well. However, remember, some games might need a gamepad to work. Here's a quick demo of Asphalt 8. Feels almost like console gaming. It's that smooth. It's really fun to download games from the store and play. Trust me, it won't disappoint. Then we also get Dolby Vision support. You can find a lot of Dolby Vision Atmos content on Netflix. We can even spot the logo on the top left. Playing Mowgli. Now initially I felt it looked a little dull, but then when we changed the picture settings from Dolby Vision Bright to Vivid, that brought life to that video. Dolby Vision truly delivers the best quality images your device is able to display. It makes the content look just perfect. Coming to the sound. Well, the Sony X80K comes with 20-watt X-Balance speakers with Dolby Atmos support. You can notice the shape of the speaker, it's a little different. There are bass reflect cones on the sides which help produce good lows. Time for a quick demo.
Where is she? There'll be hell to pay.
Wow, can you believe that was just 20-watt sound output, but screams quality. It's overall a very balanced sound experience. It creates good lows, clear vocals with excellent instrument separation. Also, with Dolby Atmos on board, it only adds to the experience, especially if you're watching movies. It goes beyond left and right channels. Of course, if you're looking for that thumping deep bass and a theatre-like experience, I suggest you invest in a good Dolby Atmos soundbar. I'll link a few from Sony in the description. It will perfectly work in sync with the Sony X80K. Now overall, this TV ticks all the requirements of a premium smart TV with excellent viewing experience. Packed with features, it's easily recommended if quality is your priority. However, it lacks 120Hz refresh rate with VRR, so for those looking for that, can consider the Sony X90 series. If gaming isn't a very big deal, then this rings all the bells and whistles. The Sony X80K is available currently only in 55-inch and can be bought at an introductory price of $94,990. Other sizes are expected to launch soon. I'll share the links for all in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention them down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them all. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.